Between April 2021 and January 2022, the Philippines was rocked by a wave of disappearances. These weren't random people. They were cockfight enthusiasts, and the number climbed to at least 34 known victims. They vanished from places like the Manila Arena, from cockfight events in Batangas, and even from their homes in Laguna. Some were taken by armed men, claiming to be NBI agents. The chilling common thread? Their ties to the lucrative, newly booming world of online cockfighting. Police theorized the motive was simple: revenge and silencing. These men were suspected of cheating or fraud within the massive Sabang empire. This wasn't just a sport. It was an industry generating hundreds of millions of pesos. For years, the trail went cold. Families protested, the Senate held hearings, and the question echoed across the nation: where are the missing people? In 2025, the case exploded. A key suspect and insider, identified as the whistleblower alias Tutoy, came forward. His claims were horrific, revealing not 34, but potentially over 100 victims. Tutoy claimed the missing were already dead, not just kidnapped. They were allegedly strangled with tie wire, a method he described as being killed softly, and their bodies were then tied to sandbags and dumped into the depths of Taal Lake. The whistleblower's testimony dragged powerful figures into the murder complaints. Charlie Ang, the prominent businessman and vice president of a major Sabang company, Lucky 8 Star Quest Inc., was named by the whistleblower. Gretchen Barreto, the well-known actress, was also implicated in the complaints due to her alleged involvement in the Sabang operations. Rogue cops and officials. Perhaps most disturbing, Tutoy implicated an entire network, including a former police colonel, other active police officers, and even a former local government official. He alleges some of these rogue elements were hired to carry out the abductions and executions. Both Ang and Barreto have vehemently denied all allegations, with Ang filing countercharges against the whistleblower. The search is on. Technical divers from the Philippine Coast Guard and Navy have launched challenging search operations in the forensically hostile environment of Taal Lake. They have retrieved hundreds of bones and human skeletal fragments, which are now undergoing DNA testing. The murder and kidnapping complaints against the dozens of individuals named, including Atong Ang and Gretchen Barreto, have been submitted to the Department of Justice for resolution. The nation is now waiting to see who will be formally charged in court. The fate of the missing people remains one of the Philippines' darkest mysteries. For the heartbroken families, the search for truth and a final resting place continues.